Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, All Sports Media TV, and we going to get straight into it. As it has been announced, your former undisputed welterweight champion, Terence Bud Crawford, 40 wins, no losses, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout. He has been placed as champion in recess. Now, I wasn't going to talk about this because it wasn't really a big deal in my opinion. Y'all know what happens when fighters move up, move down. They got titles, they got to relinquish them, or they get stripped. Initially, that's what was said to happen. But the WBC decided they want to place him as champion in recess. And the reason there's a lot surrounding this whole Terence Crawford issue is that his pathway to undisputed in the third weight class has just became almost clear. August 3rd, he'll be taking on Israel Madrimov, and it'll be for the WBA title. Now, we're going to throw in the WBO title because Terence Crawford is the mandatory for that belt, which that belt is currently held by the unified junior middleweight champion, the Tower Inferno, Sebastian Fundora, WBC WBO champion. He will be stripped of that title because he has a deal done with Errol Spence to fight this October. October 19th is what is looking as the date. So he'll be stripped of that title. Terence Crawford more than likely will win this fight, is what it's looking like with Israel Madrimov, making him almost immediate unified junior middleweight champion. And the WBC placing him as champion in recess came out. President Mauricio Suleiman came out and stated that the winner of this fight with Israel Madrimov will be the WBC mandate. Y'all know what that means, right? WBC mandatory, meaning he will fight the winner of Sebastian Fundora and Earl the Truth Spence Jr., essentially pushing that rematch right back into play. Now, me personally, I don't think the rematch should happen unless it's for undisputed again, because the pathway it's just right there. I think Terence Crawford, in my opinion, you pick up the WBA, WBO strap after October 19th, you'll be the full WBO champion. Go after that IBF title, or at least petition to try to go after that IBF title as quick as you can. Because we know Daryl Peoples, IBF, International Boxing Federation, you know, they've been on board with Errol Spence, letting him hold his title, XYZ. So, in my opinion, you go after it this time. You've held IBF titles before in the lower weight class. So, you held it in the welterweight weight class, and they stripped you of it. So, you can either go for it or allow Errol Spence to go for it, or Sebastian Fundora. Now, it's a long shot, but we don't know what we're going to get out of Errol Spence. Coming off of that beating that Terence Crawford put on him, his body has been through a lot. He said this might be one of the last times you see me out, which, that's kind of tough because there's a lot left on the table with Errol Spence's career, man. He's been inactive, had surgeries, car accidents, all those type of things. Fighting once a year pretty much sucks, but it's just one of those things where we want to see him fight, but we might not get to see him fight no more. So, what do you guys think? Should Terence Crawford force that rematch if Errol Spence wins against Sebastian Fundora? That's a tall task for him, so we have to remember that. But Errol Spence wins that fight, we get the rematch. Now, it'll be tough to promote the rematch if Errol Spence doesn't look good winning against Sebastian Fundora. He has to come out and look dominant to make that rematch look anything worth pay-per-view numbers. So let me know in the comments, people. What do you guys think about this? I think it's a really good situation for Terence Crawford. I think it's a really good situation also for Sebastian Fundora, Earl Spence. Let me know in the comments, you guys. Thank you. Peace.